If you are over 60 and you have noticed that climbing stairs feels harder than it used to, or your legs feel weaker when you stand up from a chair, or you find yourself moving more carefully to avoid losing your balance, I want you to listen closely because what I'm about to share with you could change everything. These changes are not just part of getting older. They are signs that your body is telling you something important, something that most people your age experience, but few understand how to address naturally. As a geriatric nutritionist, I have worked with thousands of seniors over the past 15 years, and I have seen the same pattern again and again. Men and women who once felt strong and steady on their feet suddenly find themselves struggling with simple movements that used to be automatic. Walking up a flight of stairs becomes a challenge. Getting out of bed in the morning requires more effort. Even standing from a seated position feels uncertain. But here is what most people do not realize. Your muscles are not just fading away because of age, they are responding to what you feed them, especially during the hours when your body does its most important repair work. While you sleep at night, your muscles are either rebuilding themselves stronger or slowly breaking down. And the difference between these two outcomes often comes down to three simple choices you make before bed. In this video, I am going to walk you through three powerful night snacks that can help rebuild leg strength and muscle after 60. These are not complicated recipes or expensive supplements. They are simple, natural foods that work with your body's nighttime recovery process to help restore the strength and stability you remember having. Each of these snacks targets a different aspect of muscle preservation and growth, and when used consistently, they can help you feel more confident in your movements again. You will learn exactly what these snacks are, why they work so effectively during sleep, and how to prepare them in just a few minutes each evening. If you are tired of feeling unsteady, weak, or worried about your mobility, this video is designed specifically for you. And I want to be clear about something right from the start. You are not destined to become frail or dependent. Your body still has an incredible capacity to rebuild and strengthen itself, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, when you give it the right support at the right time. The first night snack that can dramatically improve your leg strength is something that might surprise you because it is so simple, yet so few seniors take advantage of its power. It is a small bowl of Greek yogurt mixed with a handful of chopped walnuts and a drizzle of raw honey. Now, you might think this sounds like just a pleasant bedtime treat, but let me explain why this combination is actually a muscle-building powerhouse specifically designed for nighttime recovery. You see, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and maintain muscle tissue. This process, called muscle protein synthesis, naturally slows down after 50, and by 60, many people are losing muscle mass at a rate of 1 to 2% every year. But here's the key insight that most people miss. Muscle protein synthesis does not happen evenly throughout the day. It actually peaks during deep sleep when your body releases growth hormone and begins its most intensive repair work. Greek yogurt contains something called casein protein, which is fundamentally different from the protein in chicken, fish, or even regular yogurt. Casein is what nutritionists call a slow-release protein. Unlike other proteins that get absorbed quickly into your bloodstream and used up within a few hours, casein forms a gel-like substance in your stomach that releases amino acids slowly and steadily throughout the night. Think of it like a time-release capsule that keeps feeding your muscles for 6 to 8 hours while you sleep. This slow, steady supply of amino acids is exactly what your leg muscles need to repair the microscopic damage that occurs during daily activities and to build new, stronger muscle fibers. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and glutes all depend on this nighttime protein delivery system to maintain their strength and size. Without adequate protein during sleep, these muscles gradually weaken and shrink, leading to the unsteadiness and fatigue that so many seniors experience. But the Greek yogurt is only part of the equation. The walnuts add something equally important but often overlooked. They provide healthy omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation in muscle tissue. After 60, chronic low-level inflammation becomes one of the biggest obstacles to muscle recovery and growth. This inflammation interferes with your body's ability to use protein effectively and slows down the healing process that should happen during sleep. The omega-3s in walnuts act like natural anti-inflammatory medicine, calming irritated muscle tissue and creating an environment where protein synthesis can work more efficiently. They also provide magnesium, a mineral that many seniors are deficient in without realizing it. Magnesium is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, and when you do not have enough, your muscles cannot function properly, leading to weakness, cramping, and poor recovery. The raw honey serves a purpose that might seem counterintuitive for a bedtime snack. It provides a small amount of natural sugar that helps transport the amino acids from the Greek yogurt directly into your muscle cells. This process requires insulin, and the gentle insulin response triggered by honey actually enhances muscle protein synthesis rather than interfering with it. The key is using just a small amount, about 1 teaspoon, which is enough to activate this transport system without causing blood sugar spikes that could disrupt your sleep. When you combine these three ingredients about 30 to 45 minutes before bed, you create what exercise physiologists call an optimal anabolic environment. Your muscles receive a steady supply of building blocks throughout the night. Inflammation is reduced, and the transport system that delivers nutrients to muscle tissue is activated. Over time, this consistent nighttime support can help restore strength to weakening leg muscles and even build new muscle tissue that improves your stability and confidence. I have seen this simple snack make a remarkable difference for my clients. Sarah, a 67-year-old woman who came to me because she was afraid of falling, started having this combination every night. Within 6 weeks, she noticed that getting up from her favorite armchair no longer required her to push off with her arms. The strength was returning to her legs naturally. John, a 72-year-old former athlete who was frustrated by his declining stamina, found that his daily walks became longer and more enjoyable after incorporating this nighttime routine. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You are not taking pills or powders or trying to follow complicated meal plans. You are simply giving your body the specific nutrients it needs during the time when muscle recovery happens most effectively. And because you are eating it in the evening, it does not interfere with your other meals or require you to change your entire diet. Now, let me share the second night snack that works through a completely different but equally powerful mechanism. This one focuses on supporting the hormonal environment that controls muscle growth and maintenance, and it addresses one of the most overlooked factors in age-related muscle loss. But before I reveal what this snack is and why it works so effectively, I want to make sure you understand the deeper principle at work here. Your body operates on natural rhythms that have been fine-tuned over millions of years of evolution. During the day, your metabolism is focused on energy production and activity. But at night, it shifts into repair and rebuilding mode. This transition is controlled by hormones like growth hormone, testosterone, and insulin-like growth factor, all of which play crucial roles in maintaining muscle mass and strength. The problem is that after 60, the production of these critical hormones begins to decline, and many of the foods we commonly eat in the evening actually interfere with their natural release. Foods high in refined sugar, processed ingredients, or heavy proteins, right before bed, can disrupt the delicate hormonal cascade that should be supporting muscle recovery while you sleep. The second snack I want to share with you works by supporting this natural hormonal rhythm rather than fighting against it. It is a small handful of tart cherries paired with a few almonds and a cup of chamomile tea. Now, this might sound like an unusual combination, but each component serves a specific purpose in optimizing your body's nighttime muscle-building environment. Tart cherries are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. But melatonin does far more than just help you fall asleep. Recent research has shown that melatonin also plays a direct role in muscle recovery and growth. It acts as a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle tissue from the oxidative stress that accumulates throughout the day. This protection is especially important for seniors because aging cells are more vulnerable to damage from free radicals. When your muscles are constantly fighting oxidative stress, they cannot focus their energy on repair and growth. It is like trying to build a house while a storm is raging around you. The melatonin in tart cherries helps calm this internal storm, creating a peaceful environment where muscle protein synthesis can proceed efficiently. Studies have shown that people who consume tart cherry juice regularly experience less muscle soreness, faster recovery from physical activity, and better preservation of muscle mass over time. But the benefits go deeper than just antioxidant protection. Melatonin also enhances the quality of your deep sleep, and it is during the deepest stages of sleep that your body releases the highest levels of growth hormone. Growth hormone is often called the fountain of youth hormone because it stimulates the growth and repair of tissues throughout your body, with muscle tissue being one of its primary targets. Many seniors suffer from fragmented sleep or spend less time in deep sleep phases, which directly impacts growth hormone release. By naturally supporting your melatonin levels with tart cherries, you help ensure that your sleep is deep and restorative enough to trigger optimal growth hormone production. This creates a positive cycle where better sleep leads to more growth hormone, which leads to better muscle recovery, which leads to stronger legs and improved mobility. The almonds in this combination provide something equally important but often overlooked. They are rich in magnesium and zinc, two minerals that are essential cofactors in growth hormone production. Think of these minerals as the keys that unlock your body's ability to produce and use growth hormone effectively. Without adequate magnesium and zinc, your growth hormone levels can remain low even if all other conditions are optimal. Magnesium also has a direct calming effect on your nervous system, helping you transition into the relaxed state necessary for deep sleep. Many seniors experience restless legs or muscle tension at night, which can interfere with both sleep quality and muscle recovery. The magnesium in almonds helps relax muscle fibers and calm nerve activity, allowing your legs to rest completely and recover more effectively. Zinc plays a crucial role in protein synthesis and cellular repair. It is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, many of which are related to building and maintaining muscle tissue. Zinc deficiency is surprisingly common among older adults, partly due to decreased absorption and partly due to dietary choices that do not include enough zinc-rich foods. Even a mild deficiency can significantly impair your body's ability to build and maintain muscle mass. The chamomile tea serves as the gentle foundation for this entire combination. Chamomile contains compounds called apigenins that bind to specific receptors in your brain, promoting relaxation and reducing cortisol levels. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone, and while it serves important functions during the day, elevated cortisol at night can be devastating for muscle recovery. When cortisol levels remain high during sleep, it actually breaks down muscle tissue to convert it into glucose for energy. This process, called muscle catabolism, is the opposite of what you want happening while you sleep. By naturally reducing cortisol with chamomile, you help shift your body out of this destructive mode and into the anabolic, muscle-building mode that should dominate your nighttime hours. The timing of this snack is crucial for maximum effectiveness. You want to consume the tart cherries and almonds about 1 hour before bed, then sip the chamomile tea as part of your bedtime routine. This timing allows the melatonin from the cherries to begin working as your natural melatonin production should be starting, while the minerals from the almonds are available when growth hormone production peaks during your deepest sleep phases. I have watched this simple combination transform the sleep quality and physical strength of countless clients. Margaret, a 69-year-old grandmother, came to me complaining that her legs felt like jelly every morning when she got out of bed. She had trouble trusting her legs to carry her safely down the stairs. After 6 weeks of this nighttime routine, she called me excitedly to report that she was waking up feeling steady and strong, with energy that lasted throughout her day. Robert, a 74-year-old retired teacher, had been avoiding his evening walks because his legs felt too weak and unstable. Within 2 months of adding this snack to his routine, he was not only taking his walks again, but extending them because his legs felt stronger and more reliable than they had in years. The third and final night snack I want to share with you addresses what I consider to be the most overlooked aspect of leg strength in seniors. It focuses on supporting the nervous system connections between your brain and your leg muscles. Because strength is not just about muscle size, it is also about how effectively your brain can communicate with those muscles to coordinate movement, maintain balance, and generate power when you need it. This third snack is a small piece of dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, paired with a handful of pumpkin seeds and a warm cup of passion flower tea. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Chocolate before bed sounds indulgent, maybe even counterproductive. But when you understand the science behind this combination, you will see why it can be one of the most powerful tools for rebuilding the strength and coordination that makes you feel confident in your movements again. You see, the connection between your brain and your leg muscles is maintained by something called the neuromuscular system. This is the communication network that allows your brain to send signals down your spinal cord and out to the muscles in your thighs, calves, and feet. When this system is working optimally, your movements are smooth, coordinated, and powerful. But as we age, this communication network can become sluggish or unreliable, leading to the hesitation, unsteadiness, and weakness that so many seniors experience. The dark chocolate in this combination contains compounds called flavonoids, particularly one called epicatechin, that have a remarkable ability to support the health of your nervous system. These flavonoids cross what is called the blood-brain barrier and directly nourish the neurons responsible for motor control and muscle coordination. They also increase the production of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which acts like fertilizer for your nerve cells, helping them grow stronger connections and communicate more effectively. When your brain can send clearer, stronger signals to your leg muscles, those muscles respond more quickly and with greater force. This translates into better balance, more confident walking, and the ability to catch yourself if you stumble. Many seniors who struggle with leg weakness are not actually dealing with weak muscles. They are dealing with poor communication between their brain and those muscles. The flavonoids in dark chocolate help restore this vital connection. But the benefits extend beyond just nerve communication. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium and a compound called phenylethylamine, which supports the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These brain chemicals play crucial roles in motor control and muscle coordination. When their levels are optimal, your movements feel more fluid and natural. When they are low, everything feels more difficult and uncertain. The pumpkin seeds add another layer of nervous system support through their rich content of zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats. But most importantly, they provide something called tryptophan, an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin during sleep. Serotonin is not just important for mood and sleep quality, it also plays a direct role in muscle function and coordination. During deep sleep, your brain uses serotonin to help consolidate motor learning and strengthen the neural pathways that control movement. Think of it like your brain is practicing and refining all the movements you made during the day, making them more efficient and automatic. This process is especially important for maintaining balance and coordination as we age. The tryptophan in pumpkin seeds provides the raw material your brain needs to carry out this essential nighttime maintenance. The pumpkin seeds also contain compounds called peptides that support healthy blood flow to both your brain and your muscles. Good circulation is essential for maintaining the health of nerve cells and ensuring that your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. Poor circulation is one of the hidden factors that contributes to leg weakness and instability in seniors. The passion flower tea serves as the calming foundation that allows all these benefits to unfold naturally. Passion flower contains compounds that gently support your body's production of GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps calm excessive nerve activity and promotes deep, restorative sleep. But unlike pharmaceutical sleep aids that can leave you feeling groggy or disconnected from your body, passion flower supports natural sleep patterns while actually enhancing neuromuscular function. When you consume this combination about 45 minutes before bed, you create an environment where your nervous system can repair and strengthen itself while you sleep. The flavonoids from the chocolate nourish your nerve cells, the nutrients from the pumpkin seeds support neurotransmitter production, and the passion flower ensures that your sleep is deep enough for optimal nervous system recovery. I have seen this approach restore confidence and stability to seniors who had begun to fear their own movements. Eleanor, an 82-year-old former dancer, came to me after a series of near falls had shaken her confidence completely. She had stopped going out alone and was considering moving to assisted living. After 8 weeks of incorporating this nighttime routine along with the other snacks I have shared, she called me with tears of joy in her voice. She was not only walking confidently again, but had started taking gentle dance classes at her community center. The power of these 3 nighttime snacks lies not just in their individual benefits, but in how they work together to address the multiple factors that contribute to leg weakness after 60. The Greek yogurt combination rebuilds muscle tissue, the tart cherry combination optimizes your hormonal environment, and the dark chocolate combination strengthens the nervous system connections that make your muscles work effectively. You do not need to use all 3 every night, though many of my clients find that rotating them throughout the week gives them the best results. Start with whichever combination appeals to you most, and pay attention to how your body responds. Some people notice improvements in their morning steadiness within just a few days. Others find that their energy and confidence build gradually over several weeks. The key is consistency. Your body thrives on routine, especially when it comes to sleep and recovery. When you provide the same supportive nutrients at the same time each evening, your body learns to expect and use them more efficiently. This creates a positive cycle where better nighttime recovery leads to stronger days, which leads to better sleep, which leads to even stronger recovery. Remember, you are not powerless against the changes that come with aging. Your body still has an incredible capacity to heal, strengthen, and surprise you with its resilience. These simple nighttime snacks are not magic, but they work with your body's natural healing processes in a way that can restore strength and confidence you thought were gone forever. If you found this information helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit from stronger, more reliable legs. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from the simplest adjustments to our daily routines. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your health and strength. Your future self will thank you for the care you are showing your body tonight.